What is up, guys? Red Brick Studios here today, and today we're going to be showcasing this new Palutena figure I made. Sorry if the camera's a bit shaky. This figure's really big on my shelf, and it's kind of hard to get in all in one picture in like the whole camera, so I had to zoom it out a little bit and hold it with my hands. So sorry if it is shaky, but anyways, let's get into her. Anyway, starting off, guys, to show you all what she can do is this little symbol piece back here. I don't know what this was called. It's connected on by a magnet, so you can really take it off at any time, like that, and just put it back on. And the magnet's right there, connected onto her hair. It's like, I think it's called the Guardian Wings, Angel Wings, I don't know, I saw that somewhere. And then you can take off her shield, which is just attached by a wire here. And you can also take her stand out of her hand, or her staff, or whatever it is. So yeah, let's now move on to how I made this. Starting off with how I made her is basically I used this base figure. I do not know what the figure's called. It's from X-Men. I have the figure's head. Let me grab it. Here is the figure's head, and I have no idea which X-Men character this is. I don't really watch X-Men. It just says X-Men on the bottom of her foot. I just bought this from like it was a cool action figure store, and they had a dollar bin figures, and I just bought a bunch of base figures out of the dollar bin. This was one of them. I have no idea who this is. If you guys know, tell me in the comments below, please. And with that out of the way, what I had to do first was, of course, take off her head and print her head, which took a lot of tries. I actually kept the first head here, and this is what it was originally going to look like, and I know this is bad, this is really bad. It didn't print her lips, and it like made a bunch of holes in her, which was a big problem, and I really couldn't figure out what to do until I looked back, if you have ever watched this channel, I'm sure you know who Sacred Studios is. I've done a collab with him in the past, and he told me the best way to get the holes out of the head is using this thing called horizontal expansion. I never updated Kira, which is the 3D printing software I use, and I could never find it. And I finally decided, you know, I probably should update it, and then it had it, so that was out of the way. But still, with horizontal expansion, I still could never figure out what the size of her head needed to be. So I had like a million of these little heads laying around. These are the 3 that I kept and didn't throw away. Like, this one's way too big, these 2 are way too small. But you know, as they say, 8th time's a charm, and I got it on like the 8th try. As for the rest of her, this probably wasn't the best base figure to use, because, I mean, she was kind of wearing like a weird pattern of clothes, and I didn't want that to stick out on the figure, so that's why I chose to go with fabric clothing. And I had to find a way to cover it all up, so yeah, I just used fabric clothing. All this right here is cardboard, her shoulder pad is cardboard, and I'll put up a picture here of the original design of Palutena with the huge... She had a huge shoulder pad, and surprisingly she could still move her arm with the huge one. And for her hair, it's split into 3 parts. This uses the Smash Bros. Wii U model head. Her hair is from Ultimate, I believe, yeah. It's been split into 3 parts. It was split here, here, and then up there, and then I connected it all back together with paper, and you can probably tell because my paint job was really sloppy, because I didn't have a lot of green paint left. This part right here was just made out of paper. It was really simple. Yeah, that was all done with cardboard. I did the little leg thing she has right here. That's still covered in white fabric, because she has one pant leg covered in white fabric, and this one is just, you know, bare skin. Even though it doesn't look the greatest, but that's why it's covered up, so... Yeah, anyways, guys, I think that's about all I did for Palutena. So there she is. She is definitely one of my best figures, I will have to say. And here is how she scales with some other Smash figures, and yeah, she is pretty tall. Probably because she's still using a Figma stand. But yeah, I would put her against Pit and Dark Pit, but the problem is I don't have those, because they're really expensive. But I got a job now, so I might be able to afford them, I'm hoping so. And yeah, I mean, I'll get them soon. And she is going to be in episode 4 along with Pit and Dark Pit, so I'm definitely going to need to get Pit and Dark Pit. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned, because I have a lot more customs I need to review. I plan on doing a huge custom review
of K. Rool, DDD, and maybe even a Ridley custom that I made a really long time ago. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. Brick out. Peace.